The nature of the environment is an ecological conversation which focuses on some aspects of Barbados's ecological cultural heritage environment. This ecological conversation is captured in 70 chapters, framed in podcast 114, verbalized in publication 226 in ISBN 978 976 9665095. Now that I have established context, let us walk through what I have researched and unearthed thus far regarding the nature of the environment. In the broadest sense, I have discovered that Barbados is part of the natural, physical, material, ecological environment occupying space in the world. According to Robin Mahon, I quote, "There is a connection between environment and sustainable development has led to a global focus on why the environment is so important to sustainability. In addressing this question, the concept of ecosystem services has emerged." End quote. Barbados and the Earth is a home for different living species, and we all are dependent on the environment for food, air, water, and other needs. Therefore, it is equally important for every individual to save and protect our environment. The scaly-naped pigeon, also known as the redneck pigeon, is a bird belonging to the family Columbridae. The species occurs throughout the Caribbean. Blackbirds on the island of Barbados have a long, slender, curved black beak and yellowish eyes. Its long wedge-shaped tail and black plumage body reflects a rainbow of colors amidst the sun. The honeybee is the world's most important single species of pollinator in natural ecosystems and a key contributor to natural ecosystems functions. Honeybees in Barbados are golden in color with striped yellow and brown abdomens. Birds are unique living beings. For example, yellow-breasted birds have the ability to fly. According to Rangan.nr, thousands of species of birds live on the planet and can be found on every continent. Many birds migrate from one habitat to the next as the seasons change. They usually fly to climates that are more conducive to gathering food and breeding. Sunrise is the moment when the upper rim of the sun appears on the horizon in the morning. The term can also refer to the entire process of the solar disk crossing the horizon and its accompanying atmospheric effects. Although the sun appears to rise from the horizon, it is actually the Earth's motion that causes the sun to appear. The sun only rises due east and sets due west on 2 days of the year. Sunset, also known as sundown, is the daily disappearance of the sun below the horizon due to Earth's rotation. Sunrise or sunup is the moment when the upper rim of the sun appears on the horizon in the morning. Water is an inorganic, transparent, tasteless, odorless, and nearly colorless chemical substance which is the main constituent of Earth's hydrosphere and the fluids of all known living organisms. The corinage is one of the physical characteristics of Barbados, which is located in the city of Bridgetown. The Corinage Waterway, a body of water which in earlier years was large enough to accommodate steady traffic in the form of inter-island boats which came up to Barbados to ply their trade. Bridgetown was discovered in 1628, was originally called Indian Bridge as a consequence of a main bridge called by the same name, which presided over the Corinage River. The Wim Gully is one of Barbados's bioecological zones. The gully has porous limestone bottoms, are also key in the collection of the island's water, which seeps through the natural underground aquifers. There is an ecological and environmental value of trees because they contribute to their environment by providing oxygen, improving air quality, climate, amelioration, conserving water, preserving soil, and supporting wildlife. During the process of photosynthesis, trees take in carbon dioxide and produce the oxygen we breathe. Hibiscus plants provide important ecological, aesthetic, culinary, and is used by children as part of a hibiscus is a genus of flowering plants in the mallow family Malvaceae. The genus is quite large, comprising several hundred species that are native to warm, temperate, subtropical, and tropical regions throughout the world. The dragonfly required stable oxygen levels and clean water. They are agile flyers, while damselflies have a weaker, fluttery flight. Many dragonflies have brilliant iridescent or metallic colors produced by structural coloration, making them conspicuous in flight. The green-throated caribs, also known as emerald-throated caribs or hummingbirds, green-ducked birds, or simply green caribs, are large, mostly resident, non-migratory hummingbirds found throughout the Caribbean region. Importantly, the nature of the environment is not a myth, but a part of Barbados's ecological culture, which can be referred to the phenomena of the physical world and also to life in general, especially within the various uses of the word today. Nature often refers to geology and wildlife. As an author, cinematographer, media arts specialist, licensed cultural practitioner, and publisher, the more that I immerse myself in this ecological conversation, especially during the framing and composing phase of each subject, I was enlightened, in awe at the distinctiveness, uniqueness, and the space they occupy in nature and the ecological environment. This phenomena subtly influenced my cognition and inspired me to write the text, The Nature of the Environment. Overall, the nature of the environment is not a myth, but a part of Barbados's culture and ecological environment, which I have verbalized through my lens as an author, cinematographer, media arts specialist, licensed cultural practitioner, and publisher. The nature of the environment was captured in 17 chapters and framed in podcast 114 and verbalized in publication 226 in ISBN 978 976 96 65095.